Need some lipstick. Hi, darlings. My name is Tracey. If you're returning or you're new, I would like to welcome you. I have something on my mind that just won't keep. And of course, I just can't sleep. So every Wednesday at midnight, I upload digital essays, poetry readings, and stories about my real life. I do hope that there's something that you will enjoy. I might make you laugh. I might even make you weep. But if you find something you like, do click the subscribe button and the thumbs up button and join me again next week. Let's jump right in, shall we? Today, I am going over a poem with you and the meaning behind the poem and analyzing my feelings on the thoughts behind why I wrote the poem. So, without further ado, we're going to read this poem. It's a love high, I can fly. You had my heart a long time ago. As time went by, where you were, I did not know. Then I was told that I would meet someone from my past. He'd be a man coming back to love me tenderly at last. I spend hours laying awake, thinking of him as the earth itself seems to shake. I think of the moments before, leaving my thighs about to quake. Good Lord, was leaving him before a really big mistake? He's here at last. He's here within reach again. I'm so happy I feel like I can fly. This man has me on a real love high. So, the question remains, if someone from your past came, how would you feel? What would you do? If it was a good relationship, which is what this poem indicates, that it was a good relationship, but the person still left, or they didn't continue their relationship for whatever reason. I've had really good relationships that I still left. And I would say there was reasons. Really, if I were to sum it all up, I think the reason was the same for everyone. I felt in my heart that it wasn't meant to be at that time for me. If it was, I would have remained in the relationship. Maybe we were growing in different directions, going in different directions, or not seeing things the same. So we might have been really good friends and got along really well together, but there were other things that just wouldn't have warranted the relationship to continue on. So it was ended. But if someone were to come back from the past that you had a good relationship with and things were different, things were better for you and for that person, they were maybe a little bit different in perspective. Maybe you could see things similarly now that you didn't see before. Maybe some of the things that seemed so big that were problems aren't there anymore. It would be important to evaluate the relationship itself and what you're getting yourself into if you think you want to continue. If there were some bad things in the relationship, then no, I wouldn't say you should give it another go. I've tried that. I was married and divorced twice. Yes, twice. To the same person. So, you can be married and divorced twice to different people. I don't think that it proves you can't be marriage material. And I don't think me marrying and divorcing the same person's wife means that I'm not marriage material. It just means that that situation was not the one I was supposed to be in. Again, we all learn from trying different things. And once you're on the other side, you can say, okay, I know better. Or I learned from that. Now I know I won't do this or X, Y, or Z. It's tough because I think of people in my past relationships that I would want to be with now. And I think it would be a good match. Would it be work? Yes. Every relationship is work. Is that bad? No, it's not. If that person is your best friend and you get along and you can be together through thick and thin, do it again. Do it again. If that person can be your best friend and you can get along through thick and thin, do it again. I have to say it twice. It even sounded nice because it's so important to understand that maybe at the time you had the relationship in the past wasn't the right time. But fate could be bringing that person back to you again to give you the opportunity to experience the love that you so deserve. We all deserve love in our lives. And maybe that's why I was willing to get married to the same person twice, because I thought, well, maybe there's something we've learned that we can apply the second time around. So I'm saying, try it again. If that person is your best friend through thick and thin, and you can stick it in together as one and know that it's going to all work out in the end. When you're old and you're sitting on your porch, I always say when you're old and sitting on your porch, because you're not going to be doing a whole lot when you get old. I don't know. That's stereotypical, isn't it? Okay, I take that back. But when you get older, you're going to want the person next to you to be the person that's your best friend, not somebody you're going to turn to and be angry and bitter and say, God, why did I marry this person? You don't want that. That's not why you're here, to marry and be with the wrong person. Even if you don't get married, don't be with the wrong person. Don't waste your energy. Don't spend your spiritual purpose here on earth being in the wrong place. You're just, I don't know. I don't have words for what you're doing to your soul, but it's wrong. We should never be in situations where we don't belong. And we know it deep in our heart. We do, but we continue for whatever reason, whether it's money or having kids or whatever reason. But if it's someone from your past who comes back and it worked out before, and maybe it just wasn't the right circumstances at the time for y'all to continue your relationship, and you think you should try it again, and your spirit says yes, and you know it might work, give it a chance. If it was fraught with grief and despair and abuse, honey, man, child, woman, boy, whatever you want to say right now. I'm losing words because I'm caught up. You just don't do it. Don't do it. Someone from the past could be just what you need. You never know. I do know fate has a way of bringing people into your life for purposes. So we can talk about that too another day. But right now, we're just going to focus on thinking about people who come into your life from your past and what you can do. Evaluate at last the importance and the significance of having them in your life again. If it's going to bring value to you and you can bring value to them, then you want to entertain that again. If it's going to be the same mess that you were in the past, you already know that book is closed. Don't invite that demon back in. Let it go. Beware of wolves in sheep's clothing. They're going to tell you, oh, I'm different. Oh, no, I'm not that way anymore. I'm changed. See for yourself. Spend some time with that person, but don't commit. Find out for yourself for sure. Talk to other people that know them now, that are friends of theirs. Do your research. I'm speaking to male or female, not just a girl, male or female. I think I had really good relationships in the past. All of them were people I felt were my friend. I wouldn't date somebody that's not my friend first. You have to take time to get to know somebody first. So if somebody's coming from your past that you didn't really know, this is a time you can get to know them before recommitting again. That's key. I hope that you learned something from what I've had to say today. It's truly been a treasure to have you come my way. Believe that I want to make a difference in your life in some kind of way. Continue to pursue with passion, persistently, your purpose into prosperity. Serve your spirit first. Thanks for coming in. Bye.